Survivor, the ultimate social experiment, testing the human spirit in the pursuit of a $50 gift card. In July of 2017, we set out on an adventure few would even attempt, to host an entire season of a 39-day-long game show in one day. Our intention? To outwit, outplay, outlast as quickly as possible. After our first round of elimination, the three sub-tribes that went to Tribal Council quickly learned that nobody is ever really safe. What seems like safety in numbers is only an illusion. Everyone's fate in the game is only in their own hands. The first red versus blue tribe elimination was coming up, and even the most confident had their doubts.
One day in, I was still on very shaky ground. I don't trust Carly ever. I trust Seth, but he's also wishy-washy, could go both ways. Isaac feels like a yes man. Giles is a free spirit, so I don't know. I gotta reconnect with the rest of my tribe and hopefully salvage something.
So, you're maybe thinking some Bristol kids get together and form an alliance, but I don't know, it didn't seem like Jake was for it, so I'm still suspicious of him. Right now I don't know who I'm gonna go for. It's a tough decision. Very tough.
The next immunity challenge was Tug of War, an intense battle of power between our two tribes. But in the end, one man made all the difference. In challenges, Adrian was an unstoppable physical force. However, one terrible addition we made to the game was allowing each team to vote off a player from the other tribe. And Adrian knew his only chance of surviving that upcoming vote was with immunity at the next challenge, a balancing act. And with that went Adrian's hopes and dreams, dashed to pieces by an awful game mechanic. But as some people's games drew to a close, others were strengthening their relationships and forging new bonds. Seth won immunity for the blue team, but he also knew he didn't need it to survive now. His alliance with Carly, and hers with Elijah, completed what felt like a tight fist around the tribe, as the three of them called their shots on votes tribal after tribal.
We got Brett, Jake, Brooke, kind of happy line, Carly, Concom. So right now we're okay.
Because Giles is an asset in challenges. Yeah. For voting Ethan. Ethan thinks we're voting. I got my loyalties and I know where they lie.
You guys are voting me out, right?
That's the plan.
Carly, you make me nervous.
I'm kidding.
But it had to be done, so we tried.
I hope we win. Let's just not even strategize for the next round. Let's just try to win.
Of course, in Survivor though, all good things must come to an end. First, Carly and Seth turn on Elijah. Then, Carly starts thinking about Final Tribal a little too early.
Because he's running the show. He's gonna win. It's true. But not yet.
I'll be honest, I ran the game. Everyone voted who I wanted them to vote for. The reason I'm out now is because the last vote, I wanted Elijah out, and we should have voted out one of the girls.
The trio took out anyone in their path, until they got in each other's way. All three made it into the merge, and were only outlasted by a handful of competitors. By the time Seth was voted out, Carly had lost her power, and a new regime was taking control. Meanwhile, no season of Survivor is complete without down-to-the-wire challenges, and our season was no exception.
Look forward, walk forward. You're veering to the right, veer back to the left. Veer back to the left. Okay, stop that one. Keep going straight, straight up, and veer to the right. Okay, Ethan, bend down. Move in front. Here we go, that one, that one. Okay, go right here. Go to the other one. Go to the other one. Okay, keep going. Veer to the right just a bit. Stop! Bend down. Right there. You got it. Work back. Kevin, down. Raise the center. Raise the center. Oh, yeah, go. Kevin, right here. Come here. Go ahead. Way right. Way right. Okay, go to the left. Just a little. Go to the left. Stop. Ethan, bend down. Stretch out. A little further in front of you.
Right hand down.
A little further in front of you.
Right there.
There you go. Giles, got it. Go, 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 go. Let's all race. Oh my gosh, I can't
Everyone is counting at the same time. I
can't do this
My brain exploded, I think.
You got the back. Alex is pacing. Trying to get it right.
Throughout the game, Alex was used to high-pressure immunity challenges. We pick up his story at the final 6. Cassie and Lydia use a hidden immunity idol to win a 4-2 vote to keep Cassie in the game and send Isaac packing.
Cassie does
From
not
now
count,
on,
and then
it's
Isaac
winner
and
go
then
home
Cassie,
for
so
Alex.
Isaac no count. Both correct. Next one. Both correct. Next one. Both correct. Next one. So stressed out. Both correct. Next one. It's crazy. I can do
Ooh.
it. Alex and
Alex.
Lydia
Alex has bird. Lydia
has water. The correct answer is bird. Alex
wins
immunity.
It was do or die. I knew I was getting voted out. Had to win it. So thank goodness it was memory. I don't have the greatest memory, but I can, yeah. So that was great. Have to win the next one, otherwise I'm out.
Giles, Lydia, and Cassie were such a tight alliance that after voting off Isaac, they didn't even have to hide their plans.
Who's going home tonight?
Right now, Kobe.
You already know?
Yeah.
Nothing can change it.
After sending Kobe off at 5th, the final 4 faced off for immunity one last time.
Where are they at all time? It's a tie. Should it just be by one? Oh my gosh.
With 40 seconds left. Who is in the lead?
Oh, that's it. Good calls. She can't let go. Oh. Oh my gosh.
Alex was surely done for. Or so you would think. At Tribal Council that night, there was one person who wasn't sure how to vote. And after a 2-2 tie, it would come down to a rock draw.
Black is going home. Hold it. Don't look at it. 3. Oh my god. Alex goes home.
Alex loses the draw and becomes the final member of the jury. When the jury is ready to ask questions to the final 3, Carly has a great question about who made someone in her alliance flip.
Seth, who were we gonna vote off when you got voted off? Was it Lydia?
We were gonna vote off Lydia.
All right. Got switched over. We had some betrayers, and my boy Seth went home. So, whose idea was that move? All right.
And with that comes the conclusion of Survivor Frostetler Island. The jury votes 8-7-4. Lydia beats Giles by 1 vote and becomes the sole survivor.